Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you guys how I got this ginger-ish hair color. If you guys are interested in seeing how I got it, then please continue to watch this video. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Okay, so the first thing we're going to start with is some old hair that I have, and it's from a local salon called Knarie. And this closure is actually a closure that my client didn't need. So I'm going to use Bleach, 30 volume developer, some brushes, and as you can see I'm already wearing gloves and a mixing bowl, and I'm also going to use a little bit of color corrector. The bleach that I actually use is the Prism lights from Sally's, and just because it helps take some of the brassiness out of the hair once it turns blonde. And I'm going to do about 2.5 scoops of the bleach and put it in a bowl. As you can see, I've already kind of spaced the bleach out just a little bit, and then I'm going to just pour in some developer. I don't necessarily do like capfuls. I just pour in so country. I just pour in as much as I think I would need, and then I adjust it and add more if I need to. So you do it to the consistency that you need. And I put about 4 or 5 of those color correcting drops. All of the things that I'm using kind of help take the yellow undertone out of the hair, because I kind of want it to have a really blonde texture, because that blonde color, because that's what helps it get to that really pretty ginger color. Okay, so I'm just mixing the bleach, color corrector, and developer together to the consistency that I like. Now, some people when they color their hair, they like it more watery, more thick. It just depends. I try to get pretty much an even consistency so I can use more of it. So here I'm just going to go through and I'm going to put the bleach and developer and stuff on the hair, and I start at the bottom and work my way to the top. So as you can see right now, I'm just kind of going through, making sure my ends are completely covered. Yeah, I'm working on the floor at my house, so that's why I'm having a little bit of issue. So I'm just going to speed this part up and just continue to do this. Continue adding the bleach to the hair, and I'm going to take a rat tail comb. And I know you're not supposed to comb through it, but this is what helps give the hair more of a ombre effect, so it's not just blunt straight across. It makes it uneven. And I'm just going to take the brush and go back over it again just for some spaces that I feel like I missed, and I'm going to comb it once again just to kind of uneven the hair out, because I don't want it to look like a straight line across. I kind of want it to start and stop in different places. That's what makes it have more of a natural effect. I'm going to take the hair and turn it over and do the same thing on the back side of the hair. We repeat pretty much the same process. Okay, now I'm just trying to check and see if I missed any spots, if all of the hair is actually colored, because I actually want it to be pretty much a full ginger color at the bottom with no black spaces. I don't care towards the top, but kind of in the middle and at the bottom, I want it to be all of that ginger color. Well, right now, all of the blonde color. So I'm just kind of going through and trying to evenly spread out the color, just making sure that all of the pieces at the bottom have color on it. Excuse me if you heard my phone ding. So I'm going to wrap it up in the foil, and I'm going to put that to the side. I'm going to do this for the rest of the bundles. Okay, so here are all 4 bundles, and the actual closure is dyed. Okay, so next thing we're going to do is move to shampooing, and I use the generic Shimmering Lights, the Iso Plus Neutralizing Shampoo, and I use the Herbal Essences Color Me Happy Conditioner. Those are my go-to when I'm dyeing hair. And I'm just going to first just wash the bleach off of each of the bundles. And as you can see, the color is actually gorgeous in its natural state. So this is actually a two-part video because this is actually how I do my blonde as well. Okay, so right now I'm just rinsing the bleach off of the hair. And I'm going to use that neutralizing shampoo first and go through the hair just to make sure all the bleach is out before I move on to the shimmering lights. Well, the generic shimmering lights. That's what I'm using now. And I'm going to shampoo the hair with that as well, just to take some more of that brassiness out of it, because I don't want it too yellow. I still want it to be kind of a, well, more of a blonde color, not ash blonde, but not just too yellow. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and rinse it off. And as you can see, the color is looking fabulous. Okay, so now to the fun part. I'm actually going to make a hot glue gun wig. This is my first time trying this, so bear with me, and I'm probably going to speed through it. If you guys want to see a detailed tutorial on how I actually make a hot glue gun wig, then please leave me a comment in the comment section below, because this part is going to go kind of fast. It's not really that detailed, but the only thing I really did was sew down the closure, because I didn't want to use glue on my closure. So I'm going to actually sew that down. And the way I install my closures on wigs is I sew down one side, and then I go back and sew down the other side, and then sew down the back of it. I hope that makes sense, but that's pretty much the process. So I'm going to speed through the rest of this, and then I'll come back. Okay, so now we're going to start the hot glue gun method. The only thing I did was put the hot glue gun on the cap and then attach the weft of the track. The method that I found to be best is to put the hair. Like, don't try to put like a full roll and then put the track on it, because it'll dry too quickly and it won't stay. But to be honest, this method was a little bit difficult for me, because I was not able to get it as secure as I would have liked it. I ended up still having to go back and re-glue, but I just went in the shape of a semicircle and just it. So this is how the hair looks. Okay, the hair still has somewhat of a brassiness to it, and if I was going to leave it this color, I would actually have to go back with more toner, but it's fine for this. So I'm going to use the Adore Cinnamon as one of the colors, and I'm also going to use this color by Kiss, I think it is. I got it from my local beauty supply store. I think it's in Nutmeg, but I'll link it below. And I mixed those two colors together. Now, I was actually going to do this color on somebody else. Well, I thought it was this color, but it wasn't. So that's how I ended up with it. I didn't go in thinking that this was, you know, the color I was going to use for this hair, but it's neither here nor there. It worked out for me. So I'm just going to take the hair in sections, and I'm just going to start to dab the color onto the blonde. Now, what is happening here is these are actually semi-permanent colors that I used on top of the blonde, and it just aids in helping the hair get the color that you want it and making it be more vibrant. So I'm just going to speed through this part, because all I'm doing is basically dyeing the hair and drenching it in those two colors. I'm just going to wrap the hair in a plastic bag and let it sit for about 30 minutes to an hour. And this is how it looks. It looks really dark, but once I blow dry it, it will not look that way. And I'm just spraying a little bit of heat protectant on the hair before I blow dry, because I'm about to go through the process of blow drying it, because I wanted it done before the day was over, and I really didn't feel like letting it air dry, so I pretty much just took my time and blow dried it. So this is the final color. As you can see, the color is more so concentrated on the bottom of the hair and not necessarily toward the top. The colors that you do see at the top is from the closure, because I did color more of the closure because I wanted the color to be more in my face. Now, if you are one of those people who are worried about it not looking even in the top because it's black or dark brown in the top, then just color it up further. Okay, so now I'm going to try on the wig and see, y'all, to be transparent, I was so suspect about this because I do not wear color. I don't know if you guys remember me mentioning it in my other video, but I am like afraid of color just because I don't know, I'm just afraid of it. So I put the wig on and I was like, oh my gosh, I don't know how this is looking. So that's why you kind of see my face. I'm kind of suspect, like what in the heck did I just do? And don't mind the closure, I have not fixed it yet. I mean, I literally had finished blow drying and was like, okay, I want to finish this video today, so I'm going to go ahead and do everything I need to do to it. So right now I'm just going to cut just a little bit more layers in the front, and it was like a few snips just because the closure was a 12-inch and the longest bundle was like 18, if not 20. Okay, so just a little bit of background on this hair. I mentioned in the beginning that this hair was almost 2 years old. I actually got this hair from a local salon called Knarie. Shout out to Crystal, Neate, Deanne, Janae, all you guys over at Knarie. This hair has really served its purpose. It has been on a wig. Don't judge me, but I have let other people wear it and got it back, washed it, and it's still bomb. And they took the color excellently. So as you can see, I'm just throwing some like curls in it just to see, you know, how it'll look curled, because I seriously doubt if I'm going to wear this hair straight. This is the final look now that it is curled. I am absolutely in love. I cannot believe I actually went this light. This is, y'all don't understand, this is a big step for me and a big step for mankind. I'm just playing, but seriously, this is a big step up for me because I do not wear colored hair, but I really like it. I think it complements my skin tone, and I actually had posted a picture on social media before I uploaded the video, and I got so many compliments on this hair color. A lot of people are like, that's your hair color, Brittany, like this is the hair color you should wear. But I love it. I want to thank you guys so much again for watching my video. Thumbs up, like, and subscribe, and let me know if you guys want to see more videos like these. See you later. Bye.